Hello guys and welcome back to another video. My name is Pathless and today I'm going to be doing another top 10 tips. And I got one more thing to say. My school, because I'm in high school, is on Christmas break. And for the next, how many days have I been off? I would say for like the next 17 days, I'm going to try to push as many videos as possible and get my YouTube channel set up as much as possible because I really want to get this thing going. Because I really want to make it into a hobby because I think this is really fun. So we're going to start off with the first tip, and that is you can take your companions, other than Dogme, of course, and some other people, and you can assign them to power armor. Now, I don't know why it's not working for her.
I was just thinking about you.
Yeah, she's my companion. Hold on, let me figure this out. Figured out why I couldn't do it. It's okay. You have to tap on the humanoid person. It could be Paladin. Well, he's already in power armor, but it has to be humanoid like Piper. And you hit them, and then you say enter power armor. I don't know why I was doing it through the workshop. I was thinking she was like a settler or something. She'll do this, and she'll enter it. Easy as that. And the settlers, when you're getting attacked, the settlers will most oftentimes, if it's not stolen power armor, will get into it. And the way you get settlers and them out of it is you talk to them.
Look, wait there.
Without them walking around, going in circles. You talk to them. Come on. And then you say exit power armor. It's a bit more difficult with the companion because they're always trying to run around and try to follow you. But that's the easiest way to get them out of, to get them protected. You can build them their own power armor so they can be in it and be protected. And all you have to do is repair it. But that's how you get settlers and your companions out of it, is you talk to them, go up to them, talk to them, hit Y or triangle to talk, and then say exit power armor. I don't really have one right now. It's at my other settlement, and I've pretty much lost it. I don't know which settlement it's at. But for like armor, like not just like suits like I have on right now, not a suit, like actual pieces of armor that you can put on your arms, like left arm, right arm, and all that. If you want to like, and you can wear clothes under like a Minuteman outfit or a Settler's outfit. If you want to have a really good like base for your armor, keep your vault suit, because that blue goes with pretty much any armor. It's just like blue jeans, it goes with any armor, and it's pretty much to your skin. It's like it compresses to your skin. It's not loose, and it makes a really good base background for your armor. So keep your vault suits if you're gonna end up using armor instead of suit like me, like this general uniform. So like this next one, I don't have it. I'm going to get it. I don't know what happened. One of my saves failed because I just got it, and I don't know what happened, but it put it in the strong back instead of Vans. But the Vans perk will show if you have a quest attached. The nearest quest will show up as, like, say your HUD, like the mine's green on my screen. The nearest one will be showed up as, like, there will be a green mist trail for me, or like a green line going to the quest, so I don't have to keep checking my stuff. I can just follow, because it'll just be on the ground, and I can just follow it to my next quest. So that's a really good tip if you get lost. Like if you have some quests in Boston, you don't really know where you're going because there's raiders. They've built like these giant fortresses, and it's really hard to get across. Just use that, and it'll help you get to where you're going. That's what helped me get to Good Neighbor. So the next, it's more like a trick / Easter egg. But if you come to the Diamond City Market on December 25th, in-game, there will be these light bulbs, will be Christmas lights, and there should be a Christmas tree somewhere around this area right here. And it's pretty much just festive, but like I'm on Xbox One. I'm a big Xbox user, so I do not have like a PC for console commands. I don't know why they call them console commands. I mean, the Xbox is a console, but whatever. And I'm also not going to sit here and wait in a chair forever, because I'm on April right now. And I have to go all the way to December. and I'm not trying to sit here and do that. But yeah, pretty much, if you want to see a nice Easter egg, when it gets close to December 25th, I thought I would put this in since it's really close to Christmas. But all these lights will turn into Christmas lights, different colors and all that, and it'll just be really nice. I mean, really festive if you're a person that likes that. The next tip is Dogme. You can find a container, can find enemies, and can find items near you just by fetching. Now, as you can see, I've placed a bottle of bourbon on the floor. I'm going to have Dogme come over here. He's a little bit...
Hey.
This is the only thing I don't like about Dogme is he's
here.
everywhere.
Grab that.
You can have him grab things. Like, he just grabbed that flip lighter. And I'm,
Move here.
take that. But then I can talk to him. You talk to him, you hit fetch,
Think you can find something for me?
and you can either hit enemies, items, and containers. So I know that there's no way he'll find a container near here, because all of my containers are inside. I know there's no enemies at the castle, so I'll hit item, and he'll find the nearest item, which I think I saw something by me. 4-ball. Really, you didn't find anything with this right here and this right here. So I guess you only find stuff like out in the wasteland, I guess. But that's a good way to find stuff, like if you're trying to find enemies nearby, because that's a pretty good radius for enemies if you can't see them or you don't know exactly where they're at, or if you're trying to find a hidden container or items, and he'll just bring them to you. So that's a really good way, but I don't really think it works in the castle because we're already here. I don't know, there was 3 things next to him, and I guess he just didn't see it. I've just included some tests. He does not find anything in your settlements, I'm pretty sure. He does find stuff outside your settlements because I just went to a raider thing and he pointed out containers, guns, everything. He just didn't point out any containers here. But so yeah, it does work. I just don't think it works at settlements. So the next tip is, okay, see, he randomly finds stuff too. You don't really have to do anything. So this leads back to the next thing. He probably found either that. Yeah, I think that's exactly what he found. Oh, he found an enemy. No. See, he will randomly point out containers and other stuff. But to the next tip, as I was going to say, it's called Hoovers Comics. Now you'll see a dead scavenger in front. And you'll have this right here. And it is located by Vault 114, Swan's Pond, Boston Common, Combat Zone. It's in this general area right here. And then you can go in, and I'm going to show you guys a really good tip and a special location. Now, I think this is there's usually ghouls in here. And not usually, there is. Hold on, I'm going to fight these guys off. I think that's all the ones downstairs. Yeah, I think that's all the ones downstairs. But at Hoovers Comics, not only will you find an annoying monkey that usually rings, but you'll find some comics. I think this is where you have to go for the Silver Shroud thing. All this stuff comes back, but you'll find this case, which not only can you lockpick, it is an advanced lockpick. So I think you'll need the first lockpick thing. So I'm going to pick this real quick and I'm going to show you guys what to do. Now, usually you'll see like Grodnack's axe in here, which I strongly suggest to be the first weapon that you use as a beginner, the first melee weapon, because it is really good. But not only do you have that, you have an advanced terminal, which I'm going to crack this real quick and show you guys what you guys can do. Finally cracked it, but it didn't really take me that long. I actually went back to kill all the ghouls, so like the violent music would stop, because that's not really good background music. But you can go, after you crack it, you can go to Safe Control, Engage Lock. You can exit out of this and it will be locked again. And you can sit here and you can pick it. And every few times it'll be the exact same. So you just gotta memorize the spots. And you can just get free XP. So if you're really close to leveling up, you can do it. Or if you just want to sit there and try to level up, for say you do YouTube videos too and you're trying to do a perks show off, which I will be doing eventually, you can just sit here and go back and forth for a little bit and just keep doing this, because it's that easy. Just Safe Control, And plus, if you haven't been here before and this is like you're new to this, you get a weapon out of it, a melee weapon. So it's a win-win. Now, if you've already been here, there's a good chance you already know about this. Now, there's a few more in Fallout. There's actually quite a bit, but this is the most known one that I know of. Because, I mean, everyone ended up going here for a side quest. Because there's like 2 side quests I've had going here. Plus, I've just explored it on my own. So, I mean, yeah. If you really are desperate to get that last level, like as you can see, I'm really close to getting that last XP level, then I would say do this. So one more thing before I get going, this is just like an extra tip because I just really want to know. If you hit RB or pretty much the right bumper on any controller, you can see the side effects of whatever you have. Like right now, I ate my queen steak, so I get 2+ endurance. I just took a stim pack because I had radiation that I just got rid of. So because I took a rat away, so 44% HP. What is this? Mole rat disease. And plus I had the rat away. But please tell me what mole rat disease is and how do I get rid of it. I know what it is. I just don't know how to get rid of it. And I really want to get rid of it because it's really messing me up. And I'm hoping I can get rid of it. I tried going to the doctor and see if he can cure it. It didn't work. But if you know how to get rid of it, please tell me. Now, the next tip you could say is go to a chemistry station, and if you say you use buff outs and jets a lot, combine them, because since in the new Fallout, because they didn't have this in New Vegas and they didn't have this in Fallout 3, but they've added weight to the chems, and they don't really have the 2 that I use. I usually use a Psycho and a Medics at once, but they do not have this. I don't know why. I don't know why you need circuitry to build a Psycho. But they used to, they used to have no weight. But I wish they could add where you could add a Medics and a Psycho together. But I don't see it. But this is a really good way to cut down your weight. And say you use jets and the Psycho at the same time. Make some Psycho jets because it has the same weight. And not only does it cost more if you like to sell them, and if you're trying to sell stuff or mentats, like berry mentats, grape mentats, I think they're the orange mentats and the cherry one. No, it's not a cherry one, it was just grape. But those mentats actually help you with a lot of things. So creating chems and doing all this is a really good way to make your own chems. And selling them is a really good thing too. Because I end up selling my jets because not only do I not use them, they're easy to make for me. So I just sell them and get rid of them because they're easy to make and it's some good caps. A lot of people, like I've seen a lot of people go to get Krell's Tooth, I think it's called. It's a melee weapon. Really good melee weapon. And they'll go down in their power armor because they don't know what to expect. And then they won't be able to get their power armor back out because of where it is. And I'm just going to set this straight. Yes, you can breathe underwater with your power armor, but you cannot swim. You will walk to the bottom. You'll walk on the ocean floor pretty much. You cannot swim. You cannot go up if you really want to go up. You'll have to find a place on shore to just keep going. And if you get out, you're just screwed. And sometimes you will take res depending on your suits and what you have on it. Say you have like no armor on it, you're still gonna take rads like pretty much is normal. You'll take as many rads, but you cannot swim in a power armor suit. The next tip is you can scrap everything. You can never have too much junk. Now you can either get the strong back perk and carry everything, gather everything you can from the wasteland, or you can do what I do and buy everything from the nearest general store that's in your settlement if you build one. Just buy everything, and I'll show you what I do next. Because since I'm at the castle, I have a lot of some power, like water pumps, that give me purified water, like in my workshop. So then I'll buy this, I'll go over to my aid, which I have a video about this, that I'll put at the end of the video to click on, as I'm doing my outro and all that. But you can go up to, I totally passed it, purified water, and you can section out the part you get. So not only do you get your caps back, but you get your junk. So then I'm going to show what you can do. Like I said though, you can never have too much junk. I mean, junk is used to build your settlements, and if you're a big settlement builder, like you get to the end of the game, you have nothing to do, and you're just like, hey, I'm gonna build up my settlement. I got nothing better to do. This is a really good way to get materials. Just pile them on the floor and just scrap them all. And because junk, besides its name, it is really important. It's not all junk, because this stuff is actually really useful in Fallout 4. Because you can just build anything. You can build chems, you can cook certain meals with it, you can build walls with it, structures, weapons. It just helps you just build a lot of things, like upgrades to things. And that's why I think scrapping is one of the most useful things in this game when it comes to upgrading all your gear. It was really hard to do in the games before. They've made it pretty easy, or at least easier for me, I think, in this game. But, I really don't know. I thought it was pretty hard in New Vegas to get, like, attachments for your guns and all that. You have to buy them, and not all the times I would know how to attach them. It was really weird. So, yeah, this is a really good way to scrap. Now, the last tip is avoid radiation at all costs. Now, most things that attack you, like ghouls and most animals and creatures in the wasteland, not raiders, like things that attack you, like deathclaws, ghouls, mole rats. Speaking of which, I have mole rat disease. Any kind of animal, when it attacks you, it will give you rads for a short amount of time. And same with food. Now, there are perks to combat this, like lead belly, which helps digest all this stuff from food and drink. And then there's this stuff down here that helps you heal when you get radiation. And you also have a rad resistance perk, and this is all under endurance. And you also can get rads just by swimming in water. Like the ocean, you can just get rads from swimming in that. You get 10 rads. Now, avoid radiation at all costs, or at least keep a lot of radaways, a lot of rad-X, or invest in those perks. Because rad is the #1 killer out here. Or the #1 nuisance, I would say, in Fallout. Because it's always trying to ruin your day. Anyways, if this helped you or you enjoyed this video, leave a like. Comment down below what tips that you think I should put in the next video. And subscribe for more, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.